Hello everyone again. This time I have a couple of linear actuators with the Thompson blocks or Thompson bushings. This is a custom design, by the way, but it's ready to make a X, Y, or Z axis. Okay, let me tell you. The first thing, the Thompsons are Thompson A 12, 20, 26. They're insert in a aluminum block, which the diameter of the aluminum block is 2 inches. The diameter of the bushing are 1.25 inches. The length of each bushing is 1 inch and let's see, 1, 2, 5/8. The rods are 3/4 inch in diameter, and the length, the overall length, is a little bit short of 16 inches. 16 inches. Okay, the good thing about this is both parts are machining and they have a thread inside. I believe I can tell you, but it's a thread inside. It looks to be a fine thread. If I found the screws for, and I don't know, can include the screws because I don't know what exactly you're gonna do with them. Anyway, the shaft is 1/2 inch in both ends. Both are exactly the same. And let me tell you something. They have a tiny play this way, but I let you notice something. This one is clean with no screw at all around, screws. This one, then the other one, they have a hex screw to apply pressure to the bushing to avoid the most possible play. But the thing is, if those guys are too tight, because this little play, you will say, oh my god, it's too much play, it's not good. No, let me tell you what happened. If it's too tight, the steel bolts are hard steel. If they too tight and you don't feel any play, you say, oh my god, this is great, they can cause damage to the rod, especially the rod is not treated or hard steel. Usually not, because most of them, they are good quality steel, but the steel bolts are very hard steel. So they have a tiny, this one which has no screw has a tiny play in this way, but I say it's normal. The other one may have a little bit, but it's a lot less than this one. Actually, I say a lot less, but this one is almost nothing. So the thing is, when you assemble your axis and you put the, you have to make a plate to hold in here. In the center you're gonna have your lead screw, and you don't have the plate mountings in both ends. You will find a stress in both, or tension, and then is when you have to lose a little bit the hex to run smooth, because when you're assembled all together, all play is gonna be gone, but you have, you know, your hands and the noise and the marks in the road let you know you're doing the right way or not. Okay, so I just tell you that because I don't want you to tell you, I don't want you to say that I'm selling something and that is not in good condition. All the bushings that I have, that I go pass through my hands, I notice tiny play. Some of them they have a cut to create a pressure, but this design is make just in one. Perhaps because the steel of this one, the rod, they're not as hardest as the steel balls. So anyway, this is great and perfect for makes a Z-axis or X and Y, whatever. And it's extremely freely to run right now. What you see, that's the way they have to go. When you mount them, I'm pretty sure you notice that you're going to have no any play at all. And remember, with the lead screw will be another force to be made because the whole entire assembly has to work smooth. And I'm finally sure that at the end you may be gonna lose a little bit the head screw to properly feel the running. But you have to machine your plates as accurate as possible as well. The plate they're gonna be in here with a hole in the center, they're gonna hold your lead screw. Okay, well anyway, I just explained you that because I will gonna sell this as is. I mean, I don't, with as is I don't mean there's nothing wrong with it. I just wanna tell you because I selling many lead screws and ball screws, and I see them all. They have this kind of play, you know, especially this type. I mean, the ball screws, you know, like the lead ball screw is a different story. They don't have to have any play at all. But this one is a rod making the steel balls to travel freely and smooth without damage the rod. At the same time, they have to be, you know, if you not make your plates real accurate, when you're finished all your system, you're gonna notice kind of tension or kind of stress. So that's why you have to be careful and try to, you know, you can build them from this side or you can build them larger. It all depends your application or whatever axis you want to make, but this is ready to go with very popular measures like 1/2 inch in the shaft ends, 3/4 inch rods, one and a say what do I say, the 2 inches blocks, you know, so your plate has to be 2 inches square, I mean, in rectangular, you know, and you have to match the holes center, which is, I mean, approximately is about 1 inch and a quarter. Let's see, between centers is like 1 inch and an eighth or so. I mean, you have to measure all those things correctly in order to make the holes, and because they are already threaded. You have a thread in here and you have a thread in the other side, so you have a thread in both sizes. and then you have a thread also inside to the end shafts. So they're exactly same. That's what I sell them both to. I can sell them separate because those belongs together. Okay. Anyway, $44.99 and $13.50 for shipping. They weigh about 5 pounds unpacked, so I have to make the package, custom package for them. And I think with the Thompson recirculating steel ball bushings, they are good price. The roads are pretty clean. It's kind of, when you see those marks, it's just the grease coming out of the coming out of the bearings. Let me show you inside. It's many rods of it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5, or see, let's see, 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. So it's all around of steel balls. See, and I see, you know, this is the grease. Anyway, I hope be quite good explain about this thing, and I know you guys, if you know about these things, I know I'm correct about that. I remember one day I have one of those which was very tight, one itself, and when it's running I notice kind of grooves to the steel balls creating to the rod. So that's why basically all the bushing are designed in that way. Anyway, $44.99, $13.50 for shipping, 16 inches in length, and you can make the axis as whatever you want, and you have the mountings ready, machine it at 1/2 inch, ready to accept the screws. So thank you for watching. $44.99, $13.50 for shipping. I have to make the custom box for this item. It won't fit in any other USPS box, so I have to make the box for the packaging and handling included. So thank you for watching. I will take some pictures. Have a good day.